Well, the run down from Toau was about 230 mile, and yeah, it's taken us just over 24 hours, so we've had a pretty good run down here. Just averaged under 9 knots, and yeah, it was just beautiful. Last night we had a cracking sail, and having a beautiful finish to the passage as we power on into Tahiti. Weather forecast on the way down was pretty accurate. I've been using the icon forecast more and more. It's only a 4-day forecast, but it's the resolution's quite high. It's a very detailed forecast, and the GFS is obviously not that detailed, and the same with the European model. The icon very detailed, just only 4 days instead of sort of the 16-day forecast you get the long range with the GFS and the 10-day with the European. But yeah, it was interesting because the icon said that it would be the breeze would come through in waves, would oscillate up and down, and also would oscillate north and south quite a bit, and it did. It was very accurate. We had up to 20, 21 knots at times, and then down to sort of 8 knots at times, and oscillated anywhere from sort of, I think we saw as sort of far north of east is sort of 40 degrees, 50 degree true wind direction, and all the way down to sort of 120 to 140 true wind direction, so nearly 100 degrees of oscillation, and 12 knots of you know, differential in speed, so quite a bit, which made it tricky. But all we do is as the breeze comes around and it comes up and down, we just wind the autopilot up and down, and yeah, as it comes around and increases in strength, the apparent, we just bear away, and as the wind drops off and when the apparent comes around, we just come up on the breeze to increase our apparent again. And we did that the whole way down. We ended up 14 miles to the west of the rum line, but it's all good. Climbing back up this morning, because as the breeze got lighter this morning, through that reef in the main, and that allowed us to come up on the apparent and to climb back up on the rum line and work our way back into Papeete, which is just in front of us. The big smoke. Alright, here we are. Tahiti, Papeete. So yeah, we're in now. Just a video to recap when we came in, because yeah, we're a bit busy, so we didn't take much video. You can see here we're coming down towards the port of Papeete, which is here. You can see where we've bared away there, and a little bit of a dog leg. That's where we've filled the headsail up, then we've come back down, and then we've rounded up and dropped the mainsail. That was about 1.5 miles out of the main port. Then we came into the port, and you come along past the runway. You come past the end of the runway. You've got to call the port control before you come in, and then you got to get permission to come past both ends of the runway. We came in, and we've got a friend here that's got his big catamaran over here, so we came in, we went around here, and then we came up, but it was packed. There was too many boats, so we came back out, and then we motored all the way down to near Marina Taina, and we went in here in amongst the boats, and we found a little spot here, but it was really rocky. You could hear the chain dragging over the top of the coral and rock bottom, and there was a lot of boats, and because of the wind we were swinging every which way, so we weren't real happy about being in there. So we tidied the boat up and washed the cockpit and finished making the water, and then we got out of there, motored back up, and yeah, called port control again to get past the end of the runway, and we thought, well, we'd just anchor out here, you know, away from everyone with plenty of room to swing. But Chloe noticed that it looked like the boat had gone that was in here, so we came back down through the moored boats, and yeah, one of the boats had gone, so we got enough room in here to swing, and we're on the shallows, which is fantastic. So we're only in about probably 3 meters of water, and we've got about a meter under the boat, which is brilliant. And our mate's here on his boat, so really cool, really happy. I'll just take you outside, and you see we've got the cockpit all set up. We're in cruise mode, and we've given all this area a wash. We desalt the boat once as soon as we get in, we desalt everything. And there you go. There's Moorea in the distance. That's where the sun sets. So beautiful. We've got a front row seat to the sunset every day. Fantastic. Here's Paul's boat, Sundreamer. Beautiful catamaran, that one, very famous, and yeah, real performance boat. You can see we're over the shallows here, you can see the sand, and yeah, there's Tahiti.